comments on Liverpool vs Man City in the 7th round of the English Premier League, the great battle of the top. The highlight match of Super Sunday this week will be the clash between Liverpool and Man City, in the 7th round of the Premier League 2021-2022. A game of decisive significance for the top position of the rankings, when the difference between the two teams is currently only 1 point. The great battle between the two boggarts this weekend can be seen as the early final of the first leg. A week ago, the blue half of Manchester won a 6-point match against Chelsea to overcome their own opponents, rising to second place in the rankings with 13 points, trailing just behind Liverpool with the less points. In the middle of last week, the Kop and Citizens both fought in the Champions League arena and experienced opposite emotions. While the Red Brigade had a jubilant 5-1 victory over Porto, the blue half of Manchester fell on the park of the Princes of PSG with a score of 0-2. Marching to Anfield to attend the third great battle within a week, Man City had the advantage of having the strongest squad. Meanwhile, Liverpool entered the match with certain worries with the injury of defender Alexander-Arnold as well as the midfield duo of Elliott and Thiago Alcantara. The battle between two genius minds. Tomorrow night's match is the 21st time coach Pep Guardiola and coach Jurgen Klopp have faced each other directly. During his time in the Bundesliga, Pep had a better head-to-head record, when he and Bayern defeated Klopp's Dortmund 4 times, lost 3 and got 1 draw. After leaving Germany, Klopp arrived at Anfield in October 2015. A year later, Pep also followed Klopp to England to work when he agreed to leave Man City, opening a new rivalry program. In the foggy country, Coach Klopp is slightly better in confrontation with 5 wins, 4 losses and 2 draws. If counting a total of 21 encounters, Pep and Klopp have 9 wins together. They also dominate the Premier League together when they won the last 4 titles, of which Pep's Man City has won 3 cups. Pep Guardiola has always had great respect for his colleagues. There are some coaches, like Klopp, that challenge and push you forward, insisted Pep Guardiola. I played against Klopp when I was in Germany. In England, we clashed in many tournaments over the years. Every match between MC and Liverpool is very dramatic. The Kop lost 1-4 when receiving Man City in the Premier League last season, but on the field without an audience. Pep thinks that this encounter will be much more attractive when the audience returns and fills the stands, and sings the traditional song "You'll Never Walk Alone." It's nice that they can come back. Hopefully the players will perform well under great pressure. The highlight match tomorrow night between the two boggarts of the Premier League will be very interesting because these two teams have the best attack and the most solid defense in the tournament this season. After 6 rounds, Liverpool are having 15 goals. Only in the last 6 matches, in all competitions, they have scored 20 goals. In which, Mohamed Salah is the best scorer with 8 goals in 8 games. The Egyptian striker will be the name that Man City's defense needs to pay special attention to. Currently, coach Jurgen Klopp's army is also the only team that is still unbeaten after 6 rounds and is leading the NHA rankings with 14 points. They are returning to their best form when pillars like Van Dijk, Salah, Mane are all playing stably. Although this is just the beginning of the season, a victory against the Blue Man will be a strong message of the Red Brigade to its rivals in the championship race.